The fact that a Black woman has a case in the Supreme Court is a big deal. So September 29th, my case will be before the 9 justices alone as they review whether or not to grant my writ of certiorari, which is that means that they will allow me to come into the court and present my case to the 9 justices. So just to give you some perspective, 1% or 2% of all cases make it to the hearing, right? So the fact that I, as a pro se, which means I'm doing this by myself without an attorney, litigant, have made it as far as the conference. At this point, most petitions are like, okay, get that out of here. We're not interested. So the fact that they asked me for more information and it is actually going in a closed door conference room with just the 9 justices to say, now what should we do about this Nicci Gilbert Daniels thing? And hopefully 4 of them or more say, we need to allow her to have due process. We need to allow her to present her evidence. We need to help her establish precedent where underfunded creatives do have a chance. Or they'll say, nah, nothing to see here. One thing I know for sure about this system is that it is going to do what it is going to do without remorse. And it is about law and what has been established. And it takes a lot to change the law. So I'm clear when I say microscopic snowball's chance in hell, it just went up a little bit because I am in the conference. So September 29th is the conference. And then a week after that, the following Monday, which is October 7th.
Okay.
So it will either be denied, meaning my case is over, nothing to see here. It will be granted, meaning let's go and have a conversation about this because this was not right. Or it will be rescheduled or relisted, which means there's more information we need. So either way, October 7th is the day that we're going to get information one way or the other. Public interest is important, but this is huge. The fact that a Black woman has a case in the Supreme Court is a big deal, but I understand why it's being suppressed. And they waived their right because had they responded, it would have probably brought more mainstream attention. So they waived their right to respond, basically saying, we ain't even gonna dignify that with a response. But what they're shocked about is that the court, instead of throwing it out, which is what they would normally do, set it up for the conference.